welcome. For today's practice, you might want to have a block handy. We're going to take some Ardha Chandrasanas and a few things where it might be nice to have the floor come up a little higher to you. And then maybe a strap. We're going to take some binds. A strap or a towel could be handy. And other than that, whatever you normally practice with. And then we are going to start in Sukhasana. So find an easy seat. Cross your legs at your shins. Bring your hands to your thighs. Feel free to take any small movements you need to get some of the cricks and creaks out before you settle into stillness. Get heavier in the pelvis, taller through the spine, out through the top of the head. Drop the shoulders, soften the face, and close your eyes. And just take a moment to land. Feel your body connect to the floor underneath you. Notice how the air feels as it passes over the exposed parts of your skin. Check in with the sounds you hear around you. And then start to bring your awareness to your breath. Take a big, full breath in through the nose, filling up, expanding, and sigh it out. Seal the lips, engaging your Ujjayi breath. Inhale in through the nose. And this time with the lips closed, exhale out the nose from the back of the throat. Continue with this Ujjayi breath. Find your own rhythm. Explore the fullness of your breath, the texture of your breath, the sound of your breath. And then keep this fullness of breath. As you do, just soften your attention. There's a quiet question we can ask ourselves over and over again that can help keep us on track. This question can encourage us to choose what is useful for us versus what is comfortable for us. It can keep our focus directed at the version of ourselves we want to become and motivate us to say yes to hard things. The question I invite you to explore is, what do I want most versus what do I want now? Sometimes these two things align, but often what we want now is comfort, ease, distraction, things that make us feel good in the moment, but steer us away from our higher self. What we want most might be strength, growth, clarity, self-respect, authenticity, achievement of a particular goal, things that move us towards a higher version of ourselves. Wanting ease is human and sometimes is in fact what our body needs. Thus, part of our practice is to decipher what indeed is the most beneficial choice. Yoga, meditation, and self-reflection give us space to decide without judgment which direction to lean into. We can ask ourselves, is this just a now desire? Will this just feed me in the moment? Or will this contribute to my advancement towards what I want most? Move me closer to where and who I truly want to be? This question doesn't expect 100% accuracy in answering. Rather, it's a call to practice. Practice observing, practice listening, and practice deliberating our choices. Let your breath guide you back to this question today on your mat and later off your mat. What do I want most versus what do I want now? Bow your forehead to your heart. Allow your eyes to open. Lift your chin And on an inhale, pull your elbows towards the back of your space. Pull your heart forward. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. Think cow spine. On an exhale, round the spine. Hang off your legs. Drop the chin. Pull the belly in. Let's take that a few more times. Inhale, elbows pull back. Heart pulls forward. Gaze lifts up. Exhale, round the spine. Tuck the chin. Twice more. Inhale, think cow spine. Arching through the lower back. Exhale, cat spine, rounding through the back. One more like that. Inhale, pull forward, gazes up. Exhale and round. Inhale, come up to sit. Release your hands alongside your hips. And on an inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, side bend left. Anchor through your right sit bones. Get longer through that right side. Take a full breath in. On an exhale, spin your right shoulder towards your left leg. Grab that leg with your right hand and gently pull yourself into that twist, into that fold. Take a breath in here and a full breath out. Start to walk both hands out in front of you. Imagine you could walk your sit bones back a little bit as you walk your fingers forward. Get a little longer through the torso and then soften over the legs. Full breath in and full breath out. Walk your hands towards your feet. And then bring your hands behind you. You can point your fingers out to the sides or maybe to the wall behind you. Spread your knees a bit wider. And then start to lift the pelvis, roll onto the shins. Hips lift forward and up, heart lifts, drop the head. Take a full breath in. And on an exhale, slowly lower down. Let's change the crossing of our legs. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, side bend right. Anchor through your left sit bone. Relax the shoulders. Take a breath into your left side body. And on an exhale, roll left shoulder down towards right leg. Catch that leg. Pull yourself into that twist and fold. Big breath in. Big breath out. Walk your hands out in front of you. As you do, see if you can walk your sit bones back a little bit. Get longer and then get softer. Relax the head, relax the shoulders. Full breath in. Full breath out. Walk your hands back in towards your feet. Bring your hands behind you. Again, you can point those fingers out. You can point those fingers back. Open the knees a little bit wider. Start to lift the hips and press the hips forward. Roll onto the shins. Lift the heart. Drop the head. Stay for a breath in. On an exhale, slowly lower the pelvis and then make your way to all fours. You might roll over the shins. You could swing the legs around. Come onto the hands and knees. Spread the fingers. Stack shoulders over wrists. Knees under hips, tuck and spread the toes. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky, open through your chest. Exhale, thread your right arm through, come all the way onto your right shoulder and the right side of your head. Push the floor away with your left hand, spin your top shoulder back. This might be where you stay. Or maybe left arm reaches to the sky. Maybe you half bind that left arm behind you. Big breath in. Can you open that top shoulder a little more as you exhale? One more inhale. Full exhale. Release your left hand to the floor. Press into that hand. Inhale, unthread, right arm back up to the sky. And then exhale, release. Other side, inhale, reach that left arm up, open through the chest. Exhale, thread left arm through, come all the way to your left shoulder and the left side of your head. Push into your right hand, roll that top shoulder back. You could stay here. You could reach your right arm to the sky. You could half wrap that right arm behind you. Inhale, get longer from tail to head. Use that exhale to open that right shoulder back. One more breath in and out. Release your right hand back to the floor. Push into that hand. Inhale, unthread left arm to the sky. Exhale, release. Toes are tucked. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lead with the sit bones and unfold yourself into your first downward dog. Check in. Take a couple breaths in this down dog. See what's going on. If you feel like moving around, follow that call. Can you push into the hands? Find more lift all the way up through the hip creases. Keep the hip creases lifting high. Melt your heels towards the floor. And then tuck the chin, rise high to the toes. Inhale, roll yourself forward into plank position. Shoulders stack over wrist. Reach forward through the top of the head. Reach back through the heels. Take a breath in. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward dog. Again, tuck the chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward into plank position. Draw the belly in. Push the floor away with the hands. Stretch the legs long. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward dog. One more. Tuck chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward. This time, gaze forward. Use your toes. Shift your shoulders forward towards your fingertips. Bend your elbows and lower slowly to the floor. Untuck your toes. Keep the shoelace tops of your feet on the floor. Reach behind you, interlace your fingers. Roll the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together with the feet on the floor. Inhale, lift the chest. Can you lift your wrist away from your tush? Can you reach your knuckles to the wall behind you? Spread wider across the collarbones. Find a tiny tuck to the chin so the back of the neck is long. Take another breath in, lift a little higher. Exhale, release, right cheek to the floor. Look left, let the arms go. Take a moment, you might close the eyes. Feel your heart beating. Feel your breath as your chest rises and falls. And we'll take that one more time. Forehead to the floor. Reach behind you. See if you can interlace with the opposite finger on top if you remember. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Tops of feet stay grounded. Inhale, lift the chest. Shoulder blades are squeezing. Try and lift the wrist away from the tush. Drive those knuckles closer to the wall behind you. Take one more breath in. Lift a little higher. Exhale, release. Left cheek to the floor. Look right. Drop the shoulders. Get heavier through the pelvis. Check in with the breath. Forehead to floor, hands under shoulders, press back, child's pose. Push into the hands, send the sit bones back towards the heels. A couple breaths here if it feels good to sway a little side to side through the hips. Maybe the torso and shoulders, maybe the neck and head. Go for it. Let's take a big breath in through the nose and then sigh it out the mouth. Downward facing dog. And this time from your down dog, pedal the legs and take tiny little baby steps. Travel all the way to the top of your mat. Once you arrive at the top of your mat, forward fold with your feet hip width apart. Soften the knees. Let the weight of your torso glide over the fronts of your thighs. Grab hold of opposite elbows. As you give it a little pull on those elbows, see if you can pull your belly over your thighs a little more. And then check in. We're here for a few breaths. If it feels good to stay still and just deepen that breath, do that. If it feels good to move around a little bit, maybe take some sways. Pedal the legs, shake out the neck, do that. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the arms. Soften your knees. Slowly unroll one vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, roll the shoulders back a couple times. Step your feet together. Big toes touch, hands to heart. Soften or close your eyes. And can you come back to that question? What do I want most versus what do I want now? And what would be more useful? What would take you towards the higher version of yourself? Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, lift the heart, seal the palms. Big exhale to fold forward, drop the head. Inhale, find a half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot back into a lunge, lower your knee. Inhale, the arms around wide today, hands behind the head. Spread wide across the chest, wide out through the elbows. Can you send your hips a little further down and forward as you lift the heart? Take a breath in. Exhale, downward dog, hands to the floor. Lift your back knee first, and then step back, downward dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. You can always modify and bring the knees to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up between your hands. Big transition, standing splits. Drop your head, float your left leg. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold, left foot next to right. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold and let it go. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, fold right back over the legs. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step your right foot back into a lunge, lower the knee. Inhale, the arms around wide, hands behind the head. Get wider across the chest and through the elbows. Same thing on this side. Let the hips travel down and forward as the heart and gaze lift. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward dog, hands to the floor. Lift your back knee first, and then step that left leg back. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. 3 full breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Big transition, standing splits. Glide onto that left leg. Drop the head, float that right leg high. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold, right foot next to left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, left foot back, lower your knee. Inhale, the arms around wide, hands behind the head. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Straight away this time. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Standing split, shift forward, drop the head, float that left leg for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold, left foot next to right. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Seal the palms last time. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step your right foot back, lower your knee. Inhale, the arms around wide, hands behind the head. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Straight away, inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Standing splits, shift to that left leg, drop your head, float right leg high for 3, 2, 1. Forward fold, right foot next to left. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, seal the palms. This time, exhale, hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Inhale, chest expansion, knuckles drive down, heart lifts high. Exhale, fold with chest expansion. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. You can soften the knees and or the elbows as needed. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Fold belly to thighs, forehead to shins. And release the arms. Heel toe your feet mat width apart. We're wide with the legs. Turn the toes out a little and bend the knees for prayer squat. You could always place a block underneath your pelvis or even 2 blocks if you need a little more support here. Hands to heart, elbows inside the knees, press the knees out. Roll the shoulders back, scoop the tailbone forward. And then keep your right arm inside your right leg. Reach your right fingers down and out to the right. Extend your left arm up on a high diagonal. This might be where you stay. Maybe left arm half wraps behind you. Maybe that right arm wraps around the front of your right leg for a bind. 3 breaths. Inhale, get longer from tail to head. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Can you find equal weight on both feet? Take 1 more breath in. And on an exhale, release. Come back to center. Hands to heart for a breath. And we'll take the same thing left side. Left fingers reach down and out to the left. Right arm reaches up on a high diagonal. This might be where you stay. Maybe right arm half wraps behind you. Maybe left arm wraps in front of that left leg for a bind. Inhale, get longer through the spine. Exhale, open that right collarbone. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Exhale, release, hands to the floor. Straighten the legs, drop the head. Take some gentle sways side to side. Moving through the hips, the torso, the neck, the head. Use these sways, walk your feet all the way together. Big toes touch. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Scoop the tailbone forward, draw the belly in. 3 breaths here. Inhale, get longer through the arms, lift through the heart. Can you exhale and sink your hips down and back 2 inches further? Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, pause there. Push the floor away with the hands. Take that right knee down towards your right wrist. Over to your left wrist. Up to your left elbow. Back to your right elbow. 2 more. Right wrist. Left wrist. Left elbow. Right elbow. Right wrist. Left wrist. Left elbow. Right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Seal your back foot down, setting up for warrior 1. Inhale, rise. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward. As the tailbone lengthens down, try and pick your back ribs up. Find more width across the lower back. Heart lifts, Maybe the palms press if it's okay on the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Can you bend that front knee a little deeper? Inhale. Exhale, 2. Imagine you could squeeze your inner thighs together. Try and spin that inner back thigh to the wall behind you. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. You might need to widen your stance. Inhale, get longer through the arms. Exhale, bend your front knee deeper. Inhale, lengthen through the top of the head. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Take 1 more breath in and out. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten through the legs. Reach your right arm up and back. Find that length across your right side body for another breath in. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Turn your left toes out. You might need to widen your stance here. Left knee bends, right toes spin to the ceiling. Hands could stay at the heart. They could come to the floor. They could come to blocks. You could open your arms. You could bind. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Warrior 2, push off that back foot. Front knee bends, arms open wide. Turn your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Front knee stays bent this time as you reach up and back. Exhale, low lunge twist. We're going to circle our right arm down towards the floor. Left hand finds the floor. That right arm keeps circling back and then up towards the ceiling. Open your chest to the right. Get longer through that back leg as you breathe in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Can you imagine squeezing the inner thighs together here? Let that outer right hip drop down. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, Vashisthasana. Side plank, roll to the outer edge of your back foot. Step right leg on top. Turn right palm to the front of your space and cast that right arm over. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Rainbow arc your hips to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga, hands to the floor. Bend the elbows. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in through the nose. Side out. We're staying on that right side. Inhale, reach your right arm back, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Big transition. We're shifting to that right leg, but draw your left knee forward and up for one-legged mountain. Pull the belly in. Find your balance. Take a breath in here. Exhale, Garudasana, eagle. Start by bending your right knee. Try and double wrap left leg over. Try and double wrap left arm under. If those arms are too much, you could always reach back for your shoulders. Pick the elbows up as you sit low in the hips. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Draw the belly in. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in. Sit a little lower as you exhale. Lots of big transitions today. Ardha Chandrasana. Rising up to unwrap and unwind. Take that left leg behind you. Right fingers to a block or the floor. Left arm to the sky. Open your hips and chest to the left. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in. Gaze to the floor. Exhale, warrior 2 with grace. Bend your front knee. Big step back with that left foot. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten that right leg again. Exhale, turn your right toes in. Fold over your left leg. We're just crawling to the top of our mat. Low lunge facing front. Square off through the hips. And let's find our flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take all of that on the left. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, stay there. Push the floor away with the hands, pull the belly in. Take that left knee to your left wrist, right elbow, left elbow, 2 more, left wrist, right elbow, left wrist, right elbow, left elbow. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Seal your back foot for warrior 1. Inhale, rise. Land with that exhale. Make sure those back toes are turned far enough forward so you can square the hips, left hip back, right hip forward. Tailbone lengthens down, back ribs lift, maybe gaze lifts, maybe palms press. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Think of squeezing those inner thighs together. Spin that inner right thigh towards the back of your space. 1 more breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. You might need to widen your stance. Inhale, get taller through the top of the head. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale, lift through the pelvic floor. Exhale, press down and out through the feet. Stay for a breath in and out. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle, big stretch through that left side. Take another breath in. Exhale, Skandasana on the right. Turn your right toes out, bend your right knee, left toes spin to the ceiling. Hands could stay on the floor, they could come to blocks, they could stay at the heart, open wide or bind. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Warrior 2, push off that back leg. Bend your front knee, arms open wide. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Front knee stays bent. Exhale, cartwheeling into our low lunge twist. Left arm sweeps down and up to the ceiling. Right hand finds the floor. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Inhale, get longer through the back leg. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Exhale, Vashisthasana, side plank. Roll to the outer edge of your back foot. Stack left leg on top. Turn left palm to the front of your space and reach that arm overhead. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Draw the belly in. Lengthen the tailbone to the heels. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in through the nose. Side out. We're staying on that left side. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Moving into one-legged mountain. Shift to your left leg. Pull your right knee forward and up. Arms reach overhead. Draw the belly in. Find your balance here. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, Garudasana. Bend that left knee first. Try and double wrap right leg over, right arm under. Sit low in the hips, pull the belly in. Lift the elbows and move the forearms away from the face. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Soft eyes, easy breath. 1 more inhale. Sit a little lower as you exhale. Ardha Chandrasana, take your time, big transition. Unwrap, unwind. Left hand might find the floor or a block. Right leg extends, right arm reaches high. Open your hips and chest to the right. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in, gaze to the floor. Exhale, warrior 2, soft landing. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the legs again. Exhale, turn your left toes in, fold over your right thigh. We're crawling to the top of our mat, low lunge, facing front. And let's find our flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. We are going to take that one more time. Starting right here from downward dog. We'll smooth it out on the breath. Modify what you need. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Just one time, right knee, right wrist, left elbow, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot forward, seal your back foot down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Right palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, Skandasana, back of mat, left knee bends. We're just here for a breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Right palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse. Exhale, circle those arms into low lunge twist. Right arm sweeps down, around and up. Left hand finds the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, Vashisthasana, side plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg back up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms reach up. Exhale, Garudasana, left leg over, left arm under. We're here for a breath in. Sit lower as you exhale. Ardha Chandrasana, take your time, unwrap. Left leg, left arm, reach back and up. Right hand to the floor or a block. Inhale. Exhale, gaze to the floor, warrior two. Right palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, turn your right toes in, fold over your left leg. Crawl to the top of your mat, low lunge, facing front. And let's find our flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Last time, left side, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. One round, left knee, left wrist, right elbow, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot forward, right foot flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. We're just here for a breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, circle into that low lunge twist. Left arm down, back and around. Right hand to the floor. Take a breath in. Exhale, Vashisthasana, side plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale that left leg back up to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. One-legged mountain, right knee pulls forward and up. Arms reach up, take a breath in. Exhale, Garudasana, right leg over, right arm under. Inhale, sit lower as you exhale. Ardha Chandrasana. Unwrap, reach right leg back, right arm up, left hand to the floor or a block. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, left toes turn in, fold over right leg. Crawl to the top of your mat, low lunge. And let's flow, inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog, 3 breaths. You can always lower the knees and take child's pose. Inhale, slowing down. Exhale, 1, checking in. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. With straight legs, inhale, sweep the arms around and up. And on an exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath. Soft or closed eyes. Take a moment to ground through the feet. With your thumbs at your heart, you might notice your heartbeat and your breath. Relax the face. Take a breath in through the nose. Sigh it out. Inhale your arms to a T. Exhale, reverse prayer behind your back. You can always grab hold of opposite elbows or bring fist to fist. Once you have those arms organized, roll the shoulders back. Keep your right foot forward. Step your left foot back. You can open the feet wider. You can adjust shorter or longer. Make sure both feet are grounded, legs are straight, heels are down. Anchor through that back heel. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold over that front thigh. Heart reaches forward as the hips pull back. Keep the shoulders rolling back. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Press down into both feet. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Fold belly to thigh, forehead to shin as you exhale. Release your arms. Inhale, half lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, crawl to the left, wide-legged straddle. Turn those toes to point forward. You're on your fingertips here in a long spine. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky for a twist. Exhale, thread your left arm through. Grab where you can on that right leg. It might be the thigh, might be the calf, might be the outer ankle. Walk your right fingers further forward. Get long through the torso. Use your left hand on that right leg. Pull yourself to twist underneath that right arm. Maybe right fingers start to walk to the left a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in and out. Gently release the arms. Take some easy sways side to side. You could soften through the knees. Torso swings left, torso swings right at your own pace. And then we'll end up in lizard facing the top of your mat. Both hands inside your right foot. Keep your back knee off the floor. Seal your back foot down. We're coming into side angle, Parsvakonasana. Reach your left arm to the front of your space. As you do, power through that back leg a little more. Start to turn your torso underneath that left arm. Reach your left arm to the ceiling and then go for that half bind. Left arm wraps behind you. You could stay right here. You could take that right arm underneath your leg for a full bind. Feel free to stay right here in this side angle, or option to come up into bird of paradise or maybe tree pose. Gaze to the floor. Hop your left foot forward next to your right. You can rise up on that left leg for tree pose and bring your right foot to your left leg, or keep that bind and rise on up for bird of paradise. Maybe you extend your right leg. Maybe you gaze to the left. Wherever you are, breathe for 3, 2, 1. We'll retrace our steps back into side angle with our arms wide. Right foot lands, left foot steps back, arms spread wide. Take a breath in here. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, plank, yogi's choice. Exhale through a vinyasa or push right back to downward facing dog. We'll all meet up in down dog. From downward dog, inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. With straight legs, inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Seal the palms. Exhale, reverse prayer right away. Maybe opposite elbows, maybe fist to fist. Organize those arms, roll the shoulders back. Keep your left foot forward. Step your right foot back. Legs are long, heels are grounded. Find that back heel. That's an anchor. Press into that right heel. Lift the heart. Big breath in. Keep pressing into that back heel as you exhale and lengthen out over that front thigh. Hips pull back, heart reaches forward, shoulders roll back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Fold belly to thigh, forehead to shin as you exhale. Release your hands to the floor. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, walk to the right for a wide-legged straddle. Toes are pointing forward. Fingers are out in front of you. Spine is long. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Exhale, thread your right arm through, and then grab that left leg where you can. Maybe it's the thigh, maybe it's the calf, maybe it's the ankle. Walk your left fingers further forward. Use that right hand on your left leg and pull yourself underneath that left arm. Maybe left fingers start walking to the right a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, one, twisting, turning under that left arm. Inhale. Exhale, two. One more breath in and out. Gently release the arms. Just sway a little side to side. You can soften the knees. You can sway the torso, whatever feels good. And we'll meet up in lizard to the top of your mat. Both hands inside your left foot. Bend your left knee. Keep that right knee off the floor. Coming into our side angle, Parsvakonasana. Seal your back foot down. Reach your right arm forward. Power that back leg up. And then start to turn your torso underneath that right arm. Reach your right arm to the ceiling. Take that right arm behind you into a half bind. Maybe you stay here. Maybe that left arm wraps underneath your left leg, full bind. You could stay right here. If you want to move into bird of paradise or tree pose, gaze to the floor. Hop that right foot forward towards the top of your mat. You're shifting to that right foot if you're coming into bird of paradise. Keep the bind and rise. If you're coming into tree, rise up, bring left foot to right thigh. Standing tall. Bird of paradise, you could stay with that knee bent. You could stretch the leg. You could gaze over your right shoulder. Wherever you are, we're here for 3, 2, 1. We'll meet back in that side angle. Slowly rebend that knee. Step your right foot back. Open your arms wide. Take a breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, plank, yogi's choice. Exhale through a vinyasa or push right to downward dog. We'll all meet up in our downward dog. From downward dog, inhale your right leg to the sky. Look forward. Exhale, pigeon on the right. Right knee slides forward behind your right wrist. Walk your left knee and left toes as far back as you can. If that right hip is really lifted from the floor, you could place a block underneath it. Inhale to lengthen, and on an exhale, fold forward. Great place to close the eyes. Slow down the breath. And check in. Where can you soften? Where can you release a little more? Could be physical, it could be in the mind. Maybe it's a sticky thought. Maybe it's a tight jaw. Make your way back up to your hands. Janu Shirsasana. From here, just roll back on that right tush. Spin your left toes to the ceiling and bring your right foot to your inner left thigh. Sit up tall, face your left leg. And on an exhale, fold. You might walk your sit bones back a little bit and then re-soften, re-fold. Make your way up to sit. I want you to take that left leg. As you cross it over your right, plant your left foot to the outside of your right leg. Half-seated spinal twist, left fingers behind you. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, twist to the left. Get taller as you breathe in. Twist deeper as you breathe out. Take one more breath in. Twist a little more as you exhale. And then bring your hands all the way around to the top of your mat. Take a little counter twist. And then we'll fully unwind back into downward dog. Swing that left leg behind you. Tuck left toes, step back. Give the legs a pedal, the head a shake. Maybe you sigh, you could flutter the lips. When you're ready, inhale, left leg to the sky, look forward. Exhale, pigeon on the left. Left knee behind left wrist. Walk your right knee and right toes as far back as you can. Again, maybe a block under that outer left hip. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. You might close the eyes again and just check in on this side. Use your breath. Slow down and stretch your breath, sending it to those places that might be a little resistant, that might be gripping, and try and let go. Walk your hands back in. Janu Shirsasana, roll onto your tush. Spin your right toes to the ceiling. Bring your left foot into your inner right thigh. Sit up tall, take a breath in, face that right leg. And then exhale and fold. You can walk the sit bones back, widen through that inner left knee. Make your way up to sit. Take that right leg, cross it over your left, plant the sole of your right foot outside your left thigh. Half-seated spinal twist, right fingers behind you. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist to the right. Take one more breath in. Twist a little deeper as you exhale. And then release hands to the top of your mat for a little counter twist. We'll unwind here. Right leg swings back. Step back, downward dog. Take a pedal. Take a sigh. Whatever you need, this is our last down dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, jump your feet through your hands. Have a seat and then make your way all the way onto your back. Setting up for 2 back bends. Knees are bent, feet are flat, hip width apart. Walk your heels in close to your tush. Arms alongside your body. Starting with bridge pose, Setu Bandha. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, lift the hips. Interlace your hands underneath you, tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Get high up on the shoulders, puff the chest to the ceiling, straighten the arms down into the floor. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, release the arms, slowly lower upper back, middle back, lower back, pelvis. Open the feet a little wider, let the knees knock in. Soften or close the eyes and just take a moment. A little rest before our second back bend. Do a little body scan. Maybe you come back up into bridge. Maybe you set up for Urdhva Dhanurasana full wheel. Let's all heel toe those feet back in, hip width apart. Heels are in close to the tush. If you're coming back into bridge pose, arms alongside your body. If you're coming into Urdhva Dhanurasana, hands next to your ears. Wherever you are, inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift up. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. This time, windshield wiper the legs side to side at your own pace. Make your way into happy baby. Bend those knees towards your armpit, flex your feet to the ceiling, grab for the outer edges of your feet and pull down. Tuck the chin a little, make sure the back of the neck is long. You could stay still here, you could rock a little bit. You could stretch through one leg or both legs. Then using your hands, draw the soles of your feet together, knees wide. Lift your head towards your feet. Pull your feet towards your head. Try and touch feet and head together for 3, 2, keep the shape in the legs. 1, Supta Baddha Konasana. Outer edges of the feet find the floor, knees are open wide. Bring your arms into Shavasana, arms, close the eyes. Let your back body drop into the earth. Let your front body soften into your back body. Yogi's choice, you could stay in this shape for Shavasana, or you could extend your legs out long and take a full stretched Shavasana. Take a breath in through the nose and sigh it out. Extend your arms overhead, legs long, and just roll out your wrists and fingers, your ankles and feet. When you're ready, draw your knees to your chest, roll to your right. And as you're ready from there, no rush. Make your way up into a comfortable seat. Find a tall spine. Close your eyes, bring your hands to your heart. Maybe recall that question to take with you. What do I want most versus what do I want now? Your life is the result of your choices. If you don't like your life, it's time to start making better choices. Unknown. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.